Hi, Dad. It's me, your little buddy, Wilson. And I will always love you, my friend. Just as surely as you know how much you loved me when I was with you, you can be sure that there is a dog heaven. And that's where I am now. So please, don't worry about me. And of course, I want Robin, Bill, Lonnie, Tony, Ronnie, Janelle, Roberto, and all your poker buddies to know that I miss all of you too. But please know that I am safe and happy here. Guess who was here to greet me as soon as I arrived? That's right, Dad, J.D. I was so happy and excited to see the puppy love of my life running over to welcome me to dog heaven. Oh, how we licked each other's faces and rolled around on the lush green grass together. I'll tell you, Dad, I was just about worn out, but then J.D. said, "Come on, let's go find Hannah." So off we went, and when we found her, we had a 3-dog reunion you wouldn't believe. Dad, it's so cool. We're not old here. We're all young and frisky, like we were when we were pups. Dog heaven is pretty neat, Dad. They have every toy and fun activity here that you could ever imagine. It seems like the entire place is one huge dog park and dog beach. And the angels. Oh, the angels. They are so nice and loving to me. I have one angel that is all mine here, and believe it or not, he looks quite a bit like you. Now, Dad, I want to remind you here that I know you only are my best friend, and I will always pledge my eternal loyalty to you. I asked my angel if, just until you and I are reunited, I could call him Dad, and he said sure. So he's the angel that I spend most of my time with. I asked him to help me watch over you and all the people I mentioned earlier, to help keep all of you safe. And Dad, please tell Big Joe, Little T, Pepper, Ruby, and Barney that I am watching over them too. I will never forget my little pals, and I will be sure to greet them when they're called home, just like J.D. greeted me. Here, I get to take part in most of the same stuff I loved when I was with you. When I wake up in the morning, I start my mornings with my angel throwing my frisbee and tennis balls for me to chase, so I can get my running in. You know me, gotta run. After we do that for a while, I relax by myself, while dismantling the head of a new stuffed toy each day. And once I finish giving the stuffy its haircut, I'm ready to meet up with J.D. and Hannah to enjoy the rest of our day. Hey, I want you to know that I have made lots of other furry friends here, and I like all of them too. But, well, you know how I am. I kind of like to be in charge, don't I? I enjoy my time with J.D. and Hannah the best. We run and play all day. I usually try to talk them into playing in a water hose 3 or 4 times a week, except for days when we decide to go to a dog beach. On those days, my angel tells us to hop in his angel mobile, and he will drive us there. It's funny, the dog beaches are not that far away, but I think my angel knows I love to go for rides in his car, and I also think he likes to go to the beach. Now, by this time of the day, I'm ready for lunch. And yes, you're correct. I didn't mention breakfast, 'cause I never eat breakfast here. I'm way too anxious to get on with my fun-filled day to stop for breakfast. But there's another reason, too. See, here in dog heaven, I have access to an unlimited selection of dog foods, and even dog treats. And even better, the angels tell me I can eat whenever I want to, and as much as I want. And I still never have to worry about getting chubby. How cool is that? You'll get a kick out of this, Dad. Now, don't get me wrong. The stuff I get to eat here is delicious. But I know how particular you were in getting me and J.D. the best food you possibly could to give us when we were with you. So, I used that little fact to try to play a trick on the other angels who bring the treats and food around for us to choose from. When I taste something, I kind of stick my nose up in the air and tell them, this food or treat is not up to the standards that my dad got my puppy palate used to. They usually get to giggling so hard at me that I start giggling too. So see, I have a great life here, much like the life I had with you that I loved so much. Dad, I love you, and I dedicate this song to you. I will live forever in your heart and mind, my friend, if you cherish all the memories you have of me. And then, when you think of me, be happy for all the time we had. If you must cry, cry tears of joy. Don't cry because you're sad. Dad, don't ever be sad about me. Smile when you think about me. For the reason I was sent to you is simple, but it's true. In the too brief time we had together, I had a job to do, to make you smile and brighten up your days, if just a bit. I know I did my job so well. We were a perfect fit. We were a perfect fit. We were perfect companions, weren't we, Dad? So think of me real often, of the great times that we had. Don't let your memories of me cause sorrow. Please be glad that we could share a bond so close, soulmates through and through. Just close your eyes, reminisce, and smile. I'm always there for you. Well, I have to close now. I can hear my angel calling me. It's bedtime. Dad, in my sleep area here, I have very comfy beds and a lot of furniture that looks just like the furniture at our house that I like to sleep under. But that's not where I choose to sleep. The day I got here, I asked J.D. who I needed to talk to make a special request. She told me, and so I got to talk to the head angel, and I asked her, "Can you help me get my favorite bed here?" And she said yes. So, I sleep on a pile of clothes that not only look like your clothes, they even have your scent. Every night I fall fast asleep on that pile of clothes while my angel rubs my lower back. And while I sure wish it was you rubbing my back, my bedtime routine guarantees that I have wonderful dreams about our time together every night. When God called me back to be with him, I know that it was very sudden. But please know that I know you did everything that you could do for me. You always did, Dad. As I said earlier, of course I miss you, Dad, and also everybody else, but I'm safe and happy here too. I had such a wonderful life with you when I was with you physically, and I could never tell you until now just how much I appreciated how you gave me such a safe and happy and loving home. You made sure I had the best food, grooming. Yes, I am a handsome dude, aren't I? And the best medical care available. In short, I had a charmed life with you. Thank you so much for making me a member of your family, not just your pet. For that, I will be eternally grateful to you. Dad, from that very first day you adopted me, in July of 2001, thank you for being such an awesome friend to me all through my life, and for your loving compassion through my illness. I'm still with you in your heart, and I know that someday we will be together again, because that bond of love we share can never be broken. Oh, and Dad, be prepared that I will have a few new antics to surprise you with when we meet again. But for now, celebrate all the happy memories I left with you, and visit with me often by viewing this video love letter to you from me. Always remember, whenever you do think of me, smile.